Chris, speak on it.
Listen, it is the most insulting thing to do somebody wrong, to mistreat them, and then to come around like nothing ever happened. We have this really bad complex, this really bad revolving cycle in the black community where we just stop talking and one day all of a sudden we start talking again like everything is okay. It's grave. It's terrible. You can't continuously mistreat people and then come out of the blue like everything is okay. It's insulting. It's disrespectful. You are still prideful. There's a lack of humility there when you won't acknowledge, one, what it is that you did. Some people have gone through grave situations because of you, have been taken to a space that they would have never known had it not been for you. And you think that you would acknowledge it? No, not at all. Some folks have faced terrible breakups, have gone to a place of depression, were likened to be in jail. Yes, in solitary confinement. Some folks on suicidal watch because they've never been in that space. But at the same time, because you see them now happy, flourishing, you gonna come around like nothing ever happened. No. And some things, when you are in now a place of power, it's so hard to control yourself when you're reminded about the stupidity, about the negativity that somebody brought into your life. And then folks have the audacity to say, well, you ain't got no forgiveness in your heart if you still carrying around something. Listen, some things are as a permanent scar on people, and we need not act so holier than thou like we can't understand that. If you've never been through anything, log off. Don't comment on this video because this is not for you. But some people have been through the wire, have been through hell's doors and came out because of God. Not because you've rendered an apology, not because you made the wrongs right. No, that was all in respect to God. So now that people are in a place of power and they could sit you on your back, I mean knock you on your back with what they would have to say to you, you better not come in their face with the gameplay. It's not cool. It's not cute. From relationships, some uncles have raped their nieces, have raped their own nephews. It's happened in black families so much, and we want to disregard it. I don't care if a person is 18, 58, whatever age they are. If you've taken their innocence, if you've taken them to a place to come to a family cookout and hit them on their back like everything's okay, it's not okay. And anybody who tells you that that's okay, something is wrong with them, no. Pick up where you left off. I acknowledge that I did you wrong. I acknowledge that I mistreated you. I acknowledge some people will never say they raped you. They sexually assaulted you, but this is serious. Some folks have assassinated people's character. And you go live your life like everything's okay, but you know. Because the one thing that God promises that he would sit that like hot coals upon their head. So you're not going to walk around. If you ever seen a burning person, you're not walking around like you don't know what happened. You know. You're fully aware. As the person who had to undergo that healing process, you will not disregard somebody's scars. You will not act like they did not have to pick themselves up from that sunken place. You will not. No. We have to stop that. And then y'all want to come and talk about it again. Understand that relationship will never be the same. And some people say, well, that's just the way we handle things. It's called dismissing. It's called being disrespectful because you don't want to face the music. Some parents have done their children wrong. Will never say, I apologize for the way that I treated you. I said some things and it was grave, because had somebody said it to you, it wouldn't sit well with you at all. Half of the ones who out here doing people wrong, you're the hypersensitive one. And if anybody did you that way, oh my God, it will be hell to pay. And some of you all out there who have done people wrong, the problem is that you live in fear that they will do the same thing for you. You got to trust in God. But at the same time, if your life is ever going to progress, you've got to acknowledge it. It's just like being in an AA program and Alcoholics Anonymous. You got to recognize that you got a problem. If you here and you say you here because your family enrolled you, you have an issue. No, you got a problem. See, and what you've done has brought you to this space. You are your own demise. A lot of y'all still out here playing with the devil, dancing with pride. Stop it. Don't get in people's face playing, trying to I was just breaking the ice. No. The small talk is not necessary. Pick up where you left off. I apologize for placing you in the position, for making you see those dark days, for having you under suicidal watch. It's serious out here. It's the most insulting thing, okay? To mistreat somebody, to take them in a space in their life they never would have visited. Had it not been for you. Don't come with the gameplay. As people are in power, I'm just wondering, I'm warning you, don't come to them with the gameplay, because they're not for play. They might have forgiven you, but they are not for play. Love you much. Mwah.